bother you at all. But
I think it was a coyote. Oh, shit.
They went in for an adventure, but what they found was pure nightmare fuel. Tonight, you'll witness 6 terrifying moments that were never meant to be seen. What lurks in the woods might be far darker than you expect. Let's begin. The first video tonight comes from Generic Chris. It is July 26th, 2025, when Chris set out into the German woods for his first solo overnight camp. His plan was simple: build a tarp shelter, cook outdoors, and spend the night alone in the forest. What began as a test of resilience soon turned into a night of unsettling encounters.
So I brought a tarp because it will rain today. I don't know if I have enough space, and I don't know if I have enough time to set up a completely new camp, but we're going to see.
Alright, so that side is easy. You just put it through here.
I don't have internet here, so at least I took like screenshots of all the stuff, like the nuts and everything.
I'm really proud of that one though. I have done a trucker's hitch and another hitch, whatever. You hear that? It's really good and the tension. Very nice.
So you shouldn't just throw your stuff on the ground, because it will get caught up.
Alright, both sides are secured.
So my biggest fear in this trip just came real, man. There were people there. I mean, I'm just chilling, like in the hammock, and there's people walking their dog. Yeah, gotta say, life in the woods, pretty chill. Alright, let's see if I can actually lie down here. And if I could sleep. Oh yeah. Bro. That is almost too comfortable. It's been raining all day. It will rain in the night. But I feel very good about my shelter.
While resting in his hammock after setting up camp, Chris noticed people passing nearby with their dog. The moment shattered the sense of isolation, reminding him how exposed and vulnerable his setup really was. Soon after, as he tried to settle, the forest filled with strange noises. He told himself they were natural, but the unease lingered, and the realization of how creepy the night might become began to sink in.
I don't know what I expected, but it's really quiet. You can just sit here. Just do nothing. Nice.
I just wanted to check how obvious it is from further back, and it's pretty fucking obvious. Well, swinging like this is actually kind of relaxing.
As the evening deepened, Chris reflected on his discomfort. Even at 32 years old, he admitted the darkness of the forest still unnerved him. Rationally, he knew the main threat might be wild boars, but the fear of what he couldn't see weighed far heavier.
There's just so many fucking weird noises. Yeah, let's see if I really sleep here the whole night. It's going to be fucking creepy, man. Yeah, it's very creepy, I'll say that. It's fucking creepy here. Yeah, I don't know if you have noticed, but I'm not an outdoors guy, so this is all pretty new to me. Never done this before. Mosquitoes are coming out, but yeah, I got the mosquito net, I guess, for that. Gonna use it if I have to. I'd rather sleep without the net, honestly, because this forest fucking creeps me out.
Okay, so this is the final setup from the inside. Well, not final, but I've put this side down too, so it's like an A shape.
Just past 8, but it's already getting cold. I got this thing here, and in the car I got the sleeping bag, but I'd rather not go and get the sleeping bag, honestly. So then I gotta find my way to the car and back here. And as I said, not the most outdoors person. I don't know what I expected. Like, there's nothing much to do here. There, those were the noises just then. Oh man, there's like I'm in the middle of Germany, so there's like nothing here that could actually harm me except like wild boars. But weird how that goes. I'm 32 years old and still I'm afraid of like being in the forest when it gets dark.
Then the atmosphere shifted again. Chris caught the distinct scent of another person nearby. Not unpleasant, but undeniably human, and crucially, not his own. The sudden realization unsettled him deeply, sparking a wave of unease in the empty woods.
Okay, so I am on a quick mission to find my car, because I do need to get the sleeping bag. It will get so f***ing cold if I don't, but I need to hurry, because the sun is already gone, so it will get quite dark really quick. Bro, I would have never found this in the dark, and I wanted to cook. But creepy thing, I just smelled someone. That sounds weird. But you know how some people, it's not like bad smell, like just body odor or like their smell. And it didn't smell like me. Oh. It is getting creepy again. Weird.
Later, while returning from his car with extra gear, the feeling struck once more. He was convinced someone was close, hidden among the trees. The lingering scent reinforced the sense that he wasn't truly alone. Though shaken, Chris carried on. He cooked a simple meal, closed the tarp against the night, and forced himself to push through until dawn. By morning, he safely returned to his car, admitting he would have been lost without GPS. The night served as a sobering reminder. Sometimes the scariest part of being in the wilderness isn't the weather or wildlife. It's the possibility that someone else is out there with you. Some people chase thrills in the wild. Others watch them unfold safely from their screens. Which one are you? The explorer or the observer? The next horrifying video comes from Davy's Dash, a Canadian YouTube channel. His content focuses on wilderness camping, ultralight backpacking, and solo survival, often filmed deep in the forests of southern Ontario. It is June 7th, 2025. Davy set out for a solo overnight cowboy camping trip along a river, bringing only minimal gear and planning to sleep under the stars without a tent. What began as a quiet night in nature quickly turned into a dangerous confrontation. Before midnight, Davy had settled into his camp, preparing for a night of open-air sleeping by the water. The wilderness was calm, and with nothing but his pack and bedroll, he expected an uneventful stay. That calm ended abruptly when he was jolted awake by the sound of movement close by.
Do you need my light to help you get out of here?
No.
No? You know how to get out?
Would you mind just giving me a few minutes? I'm still in my sleeping bag.
Why are you in your sleeping bag? You knew there's somebody in a tent here. You knew that. Do you think they're going to feel comfortable falling asleep in the middle?
Alright, well, that's where I was sleeping. Until the homeless man with two fucking goddamn fucking steel p***s come fucking walking into my camp about 10 feet away from me while I was sound asleep. Like, thank God I woke up. Before he actually like started bothering me with those pipes. Because I'd be in a hell of a mess. I'd be in a hell of a mess right now. So thankfully I woke up. But where there's one, there's many.
Opening his eyes, Davy saw a man standing only 10 feet away, holding two steel pipes. The shock was immediate. He was alone, far from help, and face to face with someone whose intentions were unclear.
All right,
No, you wouldn't. Fair enough. Fair enough.
My apologies.
That's fair enough, mate.
My apologies.
Fair enough.
I will push on.
I already got a hold of RCMP and told them to get over here and deal with their because I'm sick of this shit, mate.
No, that's the homeless guy. We'll deal with him later. Right now, let's just get out of here. He's all jibbed up or something. And one thing you can't do is trust a fucking jibber. So let's go. I had the bear spray on me. I should have my fucking bear spray on me. Alright, well, that's where.
Later, as he recounted the moment, Davy explained how vulnerable he felt. The fear wasn't only in the confrontation itself. There was the possibility that others could have been nearby, making the situation even more unpredictable.
The snot out of this motherfucker. But let's just have a seat. Let's just sit and calm down here for a second. Because I'm not a person that's easy to calm down. Yes, I know. I got my GPS on, tracker on. I know where I was. I know exactly what I did, and I know exactly what I didn't do that I feel like I should have done, but I didn't. So, anyways, let me get this bag off. Oh, sweetheart. No. You're brand new. I don't want scuffs on you this early in the game. Alright, guys. Well, there's the bag. There's the bag. Here's me sitting on a bench in the middle of nothing. Oh, coyotes are howling. Do you hear that? Alright, I need a second. Wow, I don't know if you can see this in the dark. This looks like there's some critters down in here. Look at this. Well, I think this is home for the night. We'll just come out here just a little bit, give them a little bit of space. And I don't know what these lights are here. I don't know if that's a farm or whatever, but I'm thinking like right here is good. Right here. All right, my friends, well, camp is back set up again. So there's the bag, there's the sleeping setup, and again we have the two tethered together. That knife should be up for my use if I need it. But again, we're not out here for that shit, man. Anyways, there's the camp set up here in this. I don't know, you can't see nothing, but I came back to the tree that is obviously hibernating some critters. You know, so there's the tree, and well, that's where the critters go, down in there. So we're excited. Let's camp. Still cowboy camping, but now it's, so that incident took place at like 11 o'clock, quarter to 11, and it is now, I don't know what you can see here, almost midnight. So it's time to get a few hours of sleep. Oh, okay. And yeah, so yeah, I've calmed down on that incident. I still, like, inside me, I still think he needs his teeth kicked down his fucking throat. But we've moved on. We're in a better place. At least now I don't have to worry about some guy standing 10 feet away from me with 2 steel pipes. Like, you know, like pipe fitting pipes, like for gas lines and stuff, you know, like that black iron pipes. That's what he had, 2 of them, 1 in each hand. So at least now I'm not worried about that. We can sleep peacefully and yeah, just enjoy our night. We just want to sleep outside, man. That's all we're trying to do. We're testing some gear and we just want to be outside.
Realizing the risk of staying put, Davey quietly gathered his gear and used his GPS to navigate away from the area. Carrying everything in the dark, he pushed deeper into the woods to find safety. The decision was tense, but necessary. One wrong move could have escalated the encounter into something far worse. For Davey, the night was a stark reminder that the wilderness holds more than natural dangers. While most solo campers prepare for animals, weather, and terrain, the real threat that night came from another person. What started as a peaceful cowboy camp became a fight for safety, a chilling example of how unpredictable the outdoors can truly be. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The next chilling video comes from Night Encounters, a US-based YouTube channel that documents late-night supernatural and unexplained activity. Their investigations focus on real-time reactions to eerie sounds, strange glitches, and unsettling atmospheres. It is July 27, 2023, and they set up camp in a haunted forest.
The camping site is like somewhere there.
Yeah, as you can see, there's a big road going that way, and the road just ends over here.
Yeah, it's just like a forest area now.
Yeah.
Remember when we went there last time? What happened, bro?
Yeah, dude, I don't really wanna remember that.
Bro, there's a flashlight. Look, where's that lamppost? Well,
Is that like, I don't know, is
But
that
it's
like
blurring.
a fence or something there?
oh wait. Oh, dude,
What?
there's somebody there.
Actually?
Bro. Oh, I think somebody's walking.
Give me the flashlight.
Somebody's walking there, bro. Hey, bro, I swear. I saw somebody. No, I swear I heard somebody.
Where?
Like right there, like walking. Oh no.
Dude, don't play.
Bro, no, I'm not playing, bro. I swear, every time something I say, it's like 100%
Okay.
real. But the camera, it's so blurry right now.
Gotta do this. Dude, I remember this place being like super creepy because there was a trash bag or something there.
Yeah, and then we heard like laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
Not again this year, bro.
Do you hear that?
Like,
Yeah,
oh, bro, what was that? No, what's that?
What?
Bro, like snake hissing or something. I don't know. Like right there.
Can't tell if it's a bird or not, but it's like nighttime, so why would there be like birds or something?
Boy, I haven't heard a bird in like an hour, I swear. This place always creeps me out.
Let's try and keep going. I want to like something to happen for the video.
Yeah, but
again,
not something so crazy that we freaking, you know.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, we're actually out here.
Oh, bro.
Turn off the light. Wait, the noise came from there.
It's bro.
It could be the water. We're like right near a lake. There's like 50 meters and there's a lake.
I don't wanna be here,
There's
bro.
a grill. Someone has been grilling here. Wait, show this place. Yeah, there's a campfire place.
Somebody's calling me.
Oh, what the? Oh, oh, dude. Oh, that was someone there. Dude, wait, there's a turn off the... Oh, God. What the hell out there? Wait, stay here. Dude, there was a damn bike. Wait, give me that.
What the?
Dude, the bike stopped.
What's the bike stop?
As night fell, the team ventured down a little-used road, leading deep into the forest. The atmosphere shifted quickly. Unsettling noises echoed all around them. Laughter, hissing, shuffling, even what sounded like a bike approaching, though no rider ever appeared. Their cameras began to glitch and fog unexpectedly, heightening the tension. Unsure whether to push forward or retreat, the group debated their next move, the unease only growing stronger.
Let's just go from there. Let's just walk for a little bit, okay?
Alright. That's so creepy, bro.
You know what we'll do actually?
What?
Let's just, since it is already, it's 3:09, we just go, we'll do the stag, or slash the devil's hide and seek. At 3 AM, pick up the camera. We'll pick up the camera when we find a spot we started at. So yeah, see you then. Is this recording?
Yep.
Okay. Pretty much, we start the ritual now.
Found the place, so.
Yeah, it's 3:19 actually. We were running around there because we saw some weird guys near the water.
Bro.
So yeah, that like creeped us really out. But pretty much, we're gonna do the ritual called Dead Man's
Tag, bro.
Dead Man's Tag. or the devil's hide and seek. Pretty much it works like this. We have to find a home place, somewhere that we could like return to in case anything goes like super bad. We're gonna choose this tree over here.
Yep.
As you can see.
Looks like Devil's Tree, man. Like
Yeah,
we only have
it's
it
really
near the
creepy.
house.
Yeah, exactly. So now pretty much gonna put our hands on the tree, gonna say some words, and then we'll have a countdown of how much?
60.
Let's do 60 seconds, okay? So we have 1 minute to hide. I think we'll go somewhere into the woods,
Yeah, like there.
and then creepy stuff should basically happen. And to end this ritual, we have to come back here, put our hand on the tree, and yell safe, then do another chant, okay? So yeah, let me pull out the chant in it real quick.
At around 3 a.m., they decided to try a ritual-like game called Devil's Hide and Seek. Using a marked tree as a safe point, participants scattered into the woods. Strange noises continued around them, and the forest seemed alive with movement just out of sight. Nothing clearly revealed itself, but the mounting fear and anxious reactions turned the game into a genuinely nerve-wracking experience. The team left shaken but safe, reflecting on the camera malfunctions, unexplained noises, and the oppressive atmosphere that lingered throughout the forest. The night served as a reminder that sometimes it isn't what you see, but the tension of the unknown that makes these places so terrifying. The woods are full of sounds, but it's footsteps that don't belong that truly rattle us. It's not creatures we fear most. It's the sudden, silent presence of another person just watching. The next shocking video of the night comes from Wandering Simon, a UK-based YouTube creator who specializes in solo wild camping, hiking, and exploring remote spots across Scotland. His channel focuses on the atmosphere of nature, weather, mood, gear, and the quiet challenges of wilderness living, capturing immersive moments rather than high-action thrills. It is December 19th, 2024, Harlaw Reservoir, Edinburgh, Scotland.
Got myself some coffee. I'm heating up more water for my cup noodles. I don't feel it today, to be honest. For some reason I set up my whole thing. And I'm just not feeling relaxed. I'm hoping this will pass and I'll stay the night, but it's possible that I'll eat, spend a few hours, and then head back home, because there is no point for me to stay if I'm not enjoying it as much. And I'm trying to figure out what it is that makes me feel like this today. Is it the weather? It's very gloomy today. It's just, there is no sun, there is no clouds, it's just grey. There is no wind, which is great. And the place, it's a very nice place, but you can definitely tell that people have been coming here. There is a little bit of rubbish here and there. There is some sort of a smell that I can't put my finger on, but it's not a pleasant smell. It just feels like a place where people go to get drunk, set up fire, and then leave the mess behind them. I'm not super happy about the location of my camp. Some people are already past me, and it's just not something. It's just, I don't know if you can hear those shouts and noises, and I think there's a dog taking a bath in the reservoir.
Simon arrived at the reservoir with his new One Tigris gear, but almost immediately, the atmosphere felt wrong. The skies were heavy and gray, the ground damp, and the mood subdued. The area wasn't isolated. Voices carried through the trees, footsteps echoed on the trail, and people with dogs wandered nearby.
But I can tell you what I think about the chair. I like it. It's nice. Am I still recording? Yes. It's a really nice chair. This is exactly what I wanted. I just hope it will hold my weight. Hiya. So someone just passed me by with dogs. I says hi, and they don't say anything. Strange.
While preparing a meal, the tension spiked. A passerby with dogs walked directly past his camp. Simon greeted them politely, but they gave no response, their silence feeling oddly deliberate. Combined with the unsettled mood and constant interruptions, it was enough for Simon to pack up and abandon his first attempt. The following day, he returned to the reservoir and found a quieter, more familiar spot. The mood was brighter, the location calmer, and he was able to cook, relax, and finally settle in for the night. Yet even here, unease lingered. Distant figures shone lights toward his camp, leaving him tense once again. What began as a simple test of new gear became a reminder of how quickly wild camping can turn unsettling. Bad atmospheres, passing strangers, and unexplained moments can shift the entire mood of a trip. There are countless things in this world that we don't fully understand, and sometimes the true dangers lie in the unseen things that go bump in the night or whisper from the shadows. The next video comes from Nikki TV, a US-based YouTube channel run by Nikki, who documents solo camping, car camping, and outdoor adventures. Her content blends the practical side of setting up camp with the unexpected challenges of being alone in the outdoors. It is January 19th, 2025, when Nikki set out for her first solo camping trip of the year. But before the night was over, her plans would take an unsettling turn.
So...
As darkness approached, Nikki finished setting up her tent and organized her gear, most of which she had stored back in the 4Runner for the evening. The site was calm and quiet, everything set for what should have been a peaceful first trip of the year.
A group of people with a bunch of teenage boys just started setting up. I'll tell you what, people are just rude anymore. I had to take everything out of my tent and put it back into the 4Runner because these men showed up with 4 different vehicles. First, they told me that they had booked this site and the site beside of me, and that there must have been some misunderstanding, but the problem is that the office is now closed. So I looked at him and I was like, well, you know, I've already been here for a couple hours. My name's on the post. Because they put little tags on the post at each campsite, and they put the dates that you're going to be arriving and the date that you're going to be leaving. So my name is on the tag that's on the campsite post, and it says that I'll be coming in today and leaving tomorrow. So, you know, I looked at him and said, well, I booked this site. It was available. The website allowed me to book the site. If the site was taken, it would have shown me that it was unavailable and it wouldn't allowed me to get the site. So, and I went down there and I got the green ticket off of the post and said, my last name's on here, and it says I am to arrive today and depart tomorrow. I said, but if you need to contact the ranger to see, you know, what it is that we need to do, that they have accidentally double booked this site, I was like, you're more than welcome to. I said, but I'm not going to take down my rain tarp. I'm not going to take down my tent because I've already been here hours. They have literally just got here an hour ago. Not only that, there's like 4 cars. There's 3 men, and I guess they brought their sons and grandsons or whatever, but they are extremely loud. Not only that, they're taking their tents and they're putting them like 20 foot away from mine. I just decided to pack all my stuff up out of my tent. I left my tent outside and put everything back into the back of the 4Runner, and I'll just stay back here tonight, which is okay because
The quiet was broken by the sudden arrival of several vehicles. A group of men and teenage boys pulled in, insisting that Nikki's campsite had been double booked, even though the reservation tag clearly showed her name. The men began unloading their gear and setting up tents just 20 feet away, loud and intrusive. Outnumbered and uneasy, Nikki decided not to risk a confrontation. Instead, she packed her bedding into the 4Runner and chose to spend the night inside her vehicle. By morning, the rain had moved in. Nikki packed up, made coffee, and went for a short hike before heading home. What began as a long-awaited solo trip turned into a reminder that not every challenge outdoors comes from nature, and sometimes the safest choice is simply to step back and remove yourself from the situation. Before the next clip, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The last video of the night comes from Cursed Urban, a US-based YouTube channel focused on paranormal investigations, abandoned locations, and eerie urban legends. It is September 16th, 2025. The investigators set out into a dense forest in Illinois. What began as a walk through open fields and clearings soon evolved into one of his most unnerving nights.
If you'd like to communicate, please do so using the device that I have in my hand, and we'll go from there. If not, it's completely okay. And please feel free to ask me some questions as well. So first response we got is family.
Frank.
Frank? Okay, am I communicating with Frank? What is this up here? What is this out here? It's like, is it a lake or something? It's like a clearing. Clearing with some more paths.
The rumors are false.
The rumors are false. Oh wow. Yeah, this is Illinois for you guys. This is what I was talking about. Fields and cornfields. This is exactly what I was talking about. Fields and cornfields as far as the eye can see. Nice view though. Really nice view up here. But let me check the map again. I might be going in the wrong direction. Yeah, I might be going in the wrong direction. I might need to go back the other way. I'm getting spanked by these mosquitoes right now. Yeah, we're going back the other way, guys. There's nothing here. It just leads to more and more fields, so we're gonna head back, and I'm gonna check out the other section of the forest that I originally planned on before I got. So before I let myself get misdirected over here in search of more fruitful, or in search of greener pastures, which I did find the greener pastures, but I don't like them. I want to find the darker, more shadowy pastures, so I'm going to head back the other way. Alright, I am going to cut through.
While navigating forest paths, he battled heavy mosquito swarms and took note of the isolation. Then came faint footsteps, seemingly mirroring his own, and even the scent of bug spray in the air. Though no one was visible, the signs suggested he wasn't alone, and unease began to grow.
Like far behind me. And then whenever I heard them, I would stop, and it would stop. I backtracked a little bit, and I didn't see anybody. And I kept walking, and then they would keep walking. I don't know if it's my imagination, but here's the thing. When I backtracked, I smelled that same bug spray smell, but I did not see anybody. So, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm going to, I'm definitely going to, see if this way is a shortcut up here. Whoa, wait a second. Dude, I just saw a light. I just saw a flashlight through the trees. I definitely just saw a flashlight through the trees. Yeah. Oh, there it is right there. right. And they're not moving. And they just shut it off when I turn my, hello? Hello? I'm just hiking. How you doing? Dude, that's scary. I don't like that. I don't like that. I saw their light and they turned off. Then they turned it on again. And then I turned mine on and they shut theirs off and they are not replying.
Moments later, a flashlight beam cut through the trees. The unknown figure appeared to react to his own torch, switching their light off and on, yet never speaking or moving closer. The silence, paired with the deliberate signals, sent fear spiking.
See their eyes? See their eyes shining right there? Yeah, there's deer out there just oh, there's more in the back. See, there's those two. And then to the right of them, oh, there's more. Oh, wow. Look at them all. There's 4, 5. Oh, they're running now. No, they're still standing there. Dude, that's creepy. Honestly, that's like super creepy. They're just standing there staring at me. Their reflective eyes in the dark. Maybe they're not deer. All right. Oh, man. So this is getting rough. See all these bugs? Yeah, this is pretty bad. I'm gonna have to switch to a color that bugs like a little bit less. Apparently they like blue. All right. You like blue? What about let's try do you guys like teal? All right, apparently they like teal. Let's keep going. You guys like green? You guys like green? Yeah, you're still attracted to green. Maybe I gotta do that ugly yellow. The ugly yellow seems to work. Like those ugly, I say ugly yellow because it's like, oh yeah, that works pretty well. I mean, there's still some here, but it's like the old yellow lamps. Look at me. Look like I have jaundice. It's like those old yellow lamps, like they used to have like on your porches and stuff to keep the bugs away. Yeah, that's it. I got one straight in the eye. Okay, that's not helping either. So what we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna set up my tripod. We're gonna set the camera down and I am going to just have this up. What about orange? Do you guys like orange? Orange seems to be working the best. Yeah, it seems like they don't like orange that.
At a nearby bridge, he tried using a spirit communication app. Wildlife shifted strangely around him. Reflective eyes glimmered in the dark, and odd noises echoed from the forest. Then came something even more unsettling. Responses that referenced names of people he personally knew, turning the experience into something deeply eerie and unnervingly intimate.
I just saw light again. Dude, I just saw. Yeah, there it is. Guys, you see that? Dude, there's somebody by my car right now. You see that? Okay. Yeah, I'm getting out of here, dude. Hello? No, there's somebody just by my car, guys. For real, I'm not even joking with you. There was somebody right by my car. I just saw that light again. Same one. Same exact light. Hello? Somebody there? Is someone there? Yeah, all right, I'm getting out of here. I'm cutting the night short. Dude, there's somebody out here who's shining their light, looking around my car, and not responding to me. Screw this. Screw this.
The tension peaked when he spotted someone near his parked car, silently shining a light across the area, as if watching. Uncertain of their intentions and unwilling to take risks, he cut the investigation short and left. Though shaken, he noted the location's strong potential for paranormal activity. Between the strange responses, the behavior of the wildlife, and the unnerving possibility of a stalker, the night blurred the line between human threat and the unknown. He ended with plans to return, this time with more preparation, better conditions, and greater caution. And that wraps up another dive into the unknown. If you're into spine-chilling footage and unexplained encounters, hit that subscribe button and stick around. We've got more coming, and it only gets weirder from here.